Watch how I fuck. Watch how I break it down. I got walk on the way. Watch how they shaking now. Like a nigga two-way. Mixing this in and round. Cause Spider don't play. Got a whole lot of bitches around. And you know I don't pay. You know I don't play when it comes to this money.
Let me give you a word of advice. Man, you got to watch what you say when you say it. Because this is what I'm saying. Because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano. Y cuando habla la gente negra, estoy hablando de mí también. Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to watch what you say. Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself. I'm recording you now. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan de mierda de negros, estoy hablando de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish, a bunch of them understand what the fuck you're saying. No, y'all talking that nigga shit Spanish. Yo soy cubano, yo entiendo. Cuando hablas esa mierda de negros, estoy hablando de mí también.
First, what I wanted to give this man credit for, he's acknowledging his black side. You know, a lot of Latins, they be like, oh no, I'm not black, I'm Cuban. I'm not black, I'm Dominican. I'm not black, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm not black, I'm Venezuelan. I'm not black, I'm Colombian. They don't never want to acknowledge their black side. But coming here into America, coming here because he said he Cuban. So I'm going to assume that he not from here, or maybe he a first generation. They're going to let you know real quick. The people here in America, they're going to let you know that you black. They're not going to care about where you from. Me, I'm black. Soy estadounidense, pero ahora aprendiendo español. I'm learning Spanish, but I'm black. I'm a black American, you know, but I'm learning Spanish right now. You know, we got a lot of Latin people around us. And this goes to show you right here why you need to be learning Spanish. And two, to understand that regardless of where you come from, you black first if you're a black person. The way they look at you is going to be black first before anything else. Now, that being said, the only thing I didn't like about this video, because I love the fact that he put on blast. I love the fact that he checked her, because a lot of people need to be checked. But he said he wasn't trying to get the little girl fired and blah, blah, blah. He did have another video saying that this woman did get fired and that Family Dollar called him, because they know Family Dollar get a lot of business from black people. They put Family Dollars in all black neighborhoods all across the country, okay? Family Dollar all over the place. So the last thing they want to do is piss off FBAs, piss off black people, piss off the people. They basically, they main consumers. They don't want to piss them off. So I get it. They called him, and that's kind of legit. He said, look, man, they called him directly, apologized to him. They got her fired. Well, and they fired her. And he said that he didn't want to get her fired. And that's why I disagree. I'm like, bro, you got to give people consequences for their actions. You can't just let people be out here talking crazy about black people and thinking they can get away scot-free and they can just say whatever they want around people. You know what I mean? So there needs to be consequences for racism. There has to be consequences for discrimination. There got to be consequences for stuff like that. And I don't want you to feel like, you know, you coming over here, you being here in America, that you know how hard it is. And I understand you got compassion. But if she willing to risk her job just to be racist, then that lets you know that her priorities are in the wrong place. Okay, her priorities are definitely in the wrong place. And you did the right thing by putting her on blast. You did the right thing about putting that whole store on blast. And guess what? They're going to make sure they do their due diligence about the people that they hire. Because there's people in this country right now that will make sure that if you say anything out of line about their group of people, their religion, their race, their sexual orientation, or even their gender, they will make sure they hurt you financially. There needs to be a consequence for these people openly discriminating against black people. You did nothing wrong. You did the right thing by putting on blast. In that company, they knew that they should have fired her. It wouldn't have been a good look for them to have somebody so racist working around black people and they don't do nothing about it, especially if they know. This is how lawsuits happen. Because what if there's black people that start working in that store and they start getting discriminated against by the upper branch, the upper manager, the upper level people? That's how lawsuits happen. And these people want to protect their brand. Shout out to Family Dollar for doing that. Shout out for them, because a lot of these companies now, They got a lot of companies that'll know that they got anti-black racists working for them, and they won't do anything about it. They're because they do got laws in this country that will allow these companies to discriminate against black people, whether it has anything to do with their hair or the way that they dress or whatever, and nothing to be done about it. Big ups to him for recording it, but the only thing I disagree with him about is like getting her fired. Definitely get her fired. Black people, we got to maintain our respect. We got to maintain a status quo of stop with this whole letting people get away with disrespecting us. We cycle too much money into these businesses. We cycle too much money into these entities and these cities for people to feel like they're comfortable enough to come over here and be hella disrespectful. No, stop it. And if we don't nip shit like this in the bud, it's just gonna get worse. First is white people, then what? It's gonna be Latin people, then it's gonna be Asian people who feel like they can just openly be disrespectful. Because Asian people, I don't know if y'all know this, they starting to dial back the disrespect. They're starting to dial back. I remember I never used to see black people working at Chinese restaurants. I never seen black people working at these beauty salons or these nail tech stores. Now you see a lot of black people, a lot of black women working in these industries. And the way I get treated now when I go to these Asian stores opposed to when I was younger. When I was younger, there used to be a lot of hostility. Now oh no sir, yes sir, thank you, from all of them. Like they real polite, real nice now. And they know that like black people, they main consumer, and they make billions of dollars, all black people every year. And we've had Black Panthers go and check these Asian people for putting their hands on black women. We've had black men go into those stores and check these dudes, and I'm glad things are starting to get turned around and getting done about it. And videos like this is more proof of why black people, we need to stand up for ourselves and stop letting these people disrespect us. I get we got this delineation thing going on. I'm not black, I'm Cuban. I'm not black, I'm Dominican and all of that. But at the end of the day, when you come to America, you black. FBAs, we done been here before the land, before time. We done been here forever. We done been here long enough. My grandfather, he fought in the Vietnam War. My ancestors, my roots have been traced back to New Orleans, Louisiana for the last 200 years. Before that is South Carolina, Virginia, Massachusetts, and Georgia. So I'm thorough FBA. My people from here. I ain't got no rooted ancestors that's from the Bahamas or rooted ancestors that's from, Nigeria and all that. The last 400 years, my people here. My blood is here. So I'm just giving you that context to let you know when you come over here, they're going to let you know that you black. When you go buy a house, when you go buy a car, they're going to let you know. And everybody always talking about, why y'all always got to make everything about race? Because that's how this country was founded. This country was founded by race. Jim Crow and all of that segregation and all that shit was not that long ago. I don't know why people act like it was so long ago. I was born in 92. All that shit was happening in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 70s, during the time my fucking grandfather was alive. During the time my grandfather, my grandmother, both of my grandfathers were children. That was not that long ago, bro. And then people act as if stuff like this don't happen. Now they trying to be disrespectful passively in your face. And I'm glad this man did something about it. But anyway, that's my reaction video. Watching this clip, I'm going to put this man's information so that y'all can go follow him. So y'all can go follow him on TikTok and everything. His name is Chico Deon. And yeah, y'all have a good day, man. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. And I got more videos coming. We out.